Okay, section 12.9, addition and subtraction with polynomials. Okay, we're going to add polynomials, we're going to subtract them, and then we're going to simplify algebraic expressions by removing grouping symbols and combining like terms. Okay, let's look at our first example here, and we're going to add 5x cubed minus 8x squared plus 12x plus 13 plus negative 2x squared minus 8 plus 4x cubed minus 5x plus 14. Okay, so they've rewritten this down here. Notice whenever you have a plus symbol here, okay, you can literally just drop all your parentheses. So if I wanted to rewrite this, I could rewrite this as 5x to the third minus 8x squared plus 12x plus 13. Well, notice I've got, when I just drop the parenthesis, notice that's just going to give you a minus 2x squared minus 8, okay, plus 4x to the cubed minus 5x plus 14. And now we just got to be very intentional and careful in how we add all this. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll come in here with one color, and then let's come in here and go, okay, well, I've got a cubed here, and do I have a cubed anywhere else? Yes, I do. There it is. So I've got 5 plus 4. Okay, well, 5 plus 4 is going to give me a 9x cubed. Okay, let's change colors here. And let's start looking at our powers of 2. Well, I've got a negative 8x squared here. Do I have another one anywhere? Look, I've got another negative 2x squared there. And is there anyone anywhere else? No, so I've got negative 8 minus 2, which is going to give me minus 10x squared. Okay, well, let's kind of continue on. We'll find a different color here. And notice I've got a positive 12x. And then I can look over here and I've got a negative 5x. Okay, well, 12 minus 5 is going to give me the 7x. So that's going to be a positive 7x. And let's continue on with our colors now. And we'll use this lighter blue now. And I've got a positive 13, and I've got a negative 8, and then I've got a positive 4. Okay, so notice here I've got negative 8 plus 4 is going to give me a negative 4. So 13 minus 4 is going to give me a 9. So that's just going to be all plus 9. Now this has been simplified, all of that, and notice that my powers, they're in descending order of starting with, this is going to be a third degree polynomial with a leading coefficient of 9. Okay, everything's in descending order, and everything looks a lot better now. So let's continue on. Okay, we're going to add negative x to the third minus x squared plus 5x plus 4x to the third plus 5x squared minus 8x plus 9. Same rule applies. We're going to just drop the parenthesis and just start combining. Plus 5x. Notice I can just drop this parenthesis and just do the plus 4x to the third plus 5x squared minus 8x plus 9. Well, let's come back in here. We'll start using our same colors again. I've got an x to the third here, and I've got an x to the third here. There's a leading coefficient of 1 here for this one, okay, or a coefficient of 1. I don't mean to say leading. Coefficient 1, so that's 1 plus 4. That's going to give me 5x to the third. And then continuing on, I have this negative x squared, and then I've also got this 5x squared. So I've got negative 1 plus 5. So that's going to end up giving me a plus 4x squared. Well, continuing on, I've got this 5x, and then I've got a negative 8x. So positive 5 minus 8 is going to give me a negative 3x. And then do I have any other constants here other than this 9? I don't. So notice that's just going to be a plus 9. And now everything is in descending order. This is a third degree polynomial with a leading coefficient of 5. Okay, let's look at subtraction. Okay, look at this one. Notice we're going to go look at this first one here. Doesn't really matter here what happens with this one. We can just drop the parenthesis. So I can go and come in here and put 9x to the fourth minus 22x to the third plus 3x squared plus 10. But what I want you to be very aware of, this negative, you have to distribute this guy in here to every single term on the inside, okay? Because it's like you're multiplying a -1. So here, since this is a negative times a positive, this isn't going to be a negative 5x to the fourth. Here I've got a negative. Negative times a negative is now a positive 2x to the third. Negative and negative again is going to give me another positive 5x squared. And then a negative and a positive is going to give me a negative x. You can almost think of this as when there's a negative out there, take everything on the inside and make it the exact opposite. Okay? And then we can continue on. Okay, let's just use our colors again. I've got 9x to the fourth. Let's look over here and find another x to the fourth there. So 9 minus 5 is going to give me a 4 x to the fourth. Okay, looking around, I've noticed I'm going to start with my powers of 3 now. Okay, so I've got negative 22 x to the third, and then I've got a positive 2x to the third. Okay, negative 22 plus 2 is going to give me a negative 20 x to the third. Let's move on to our powers of 2. Okay, I've got 3x squared. Looking across here, I find another one there. I've got 5x squared. Both of those are positive. So that's going to turn into a positive 8x squared. Well, do I have any power of x's that I can find? Yes, I do. Right there. And notice, it's the only power of x. So I can come in here and just put minus x, and then he's gone. And then looking through here, I only find one constant, and it's going to be plus 10. Okay, and this is how you're going to add and subtract polynomials, basically to simplify them into simpler terms.